Hello, and welcome to the drive on Destinta Drive. My name's Dion. Today is the 10th of December, and I'd like to wish a very happy birthday to my friend Hillary Hyde. Wherever you may be in the world, happy birthday. I know your name's probably not Hyde anymore, but that's what I knew you as. Happy birthday. Today's Movie Monday. It's also Nice Shirt Monday. And this weekend I kind of had a Dom DeLuise film festival, and it wasn't intentional. It just kind of evolved into that. So Saturday night, I was looking through things, and I noticed that Netflix has just uploaded a big bunch of Disney movies, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And I was testing out my sound system with the Rescuers Down Under. I'll tell you, the first 10 minutes of that movie, best soundtrack for putting your sound system to the test, in my opinion. It's got good sound, it's very dynamic, it's just a good movie. But the first 10 minutes is definitely great for that. So I stopped watching it after about those first 10 minutes, and then I started watching a movie I never had seen in its entirety, and that was The Secret of NIMH. And in The Secret of NIMH, Jeremy the Crow, is played by Dom DeLuise. So I watched that, and I really enjoyed it. It was actually a very good movie. It's kind of loose in its storytelling, and it wasn't a very fun movie to watch. It was kind of a downer, but I really enjoyed it. So there you go with that one. Next, I watched Smokey and the Bandit 2. And for no other reason than recently I've heard a lot of people talking about watching Smokey and the Bandit. And it was not available on Netflix streaming, but the second one was. So I decided, okay, well, I'll watch that. And there's Dom DeLuise again. He plays the doctor. So that was kind of nice to watch that. And then since I was sort of on this kick of, Dom DeLuise and good old Burt Reynolds, I decided to watch a movie called The End. And I was pleasantly surprised and laughed out loud hilariously at this movie. It was just so well done and had good acting. It had a good solid story. It was fun. And it was very, very funny. So, of all the movies this weekend, I would recommend The End. And really, Dom DeLuise doesn't show up until like the last half of the movie, but he is hilariously funny in it. And the whole time I'm watching Mr. DeLuise, I'm thinking two things. A, I can't wait to share a movie like this with my kids because they know Dom DeLuise's son from The Wizards of Waverly Place, which is cool. I think that's David DeLuise. And the other thing I was thinking was, man, that guy really looks like my dad. And that was like the big thing. If you keep hearing this noise above me, it's because winter finally came to Wisconsin, and it snowed yesterday the entire day. So there's snow on my roof, so it's falling all around. So whenever I stop and start, it kind of shifts. Anyway, so yeah, he really looked like my dad, and it was very interesting to just watch him. And as I was watching him, I was thinking, how is it, or what's it like? That would be a more appropriate question. What's it like to play, in this case, from the end, a schizophrenic man, and act all crazy and wacky like that, and just how does a person get outside themselves to become that wacky guy? And I just was like trying to imagine and picture it, and I just really had a hard time with it because, people say, oh, Dion, you're just so weird. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm weird, which I don't think I really am, but how do you take that to the next level in acting? And more importantly, and have good comedic timing, because that's really what he did in all the movies. He has good timing with his co-stars. So there it is. There's Movie Monday. Oh, I need to tell you about the Flash Mob. Duh, what am I thinking? So, Saturday morning, I get up bright and early, and it's a beautiful day. Gorgeous out. It's cold because it's Wisconsin and it's winter, but it's a very bright and sunny day. I make my way down to the Capitol, park my car. I get there about 10 minutes early. I'm standing in the place where I need to be. I don't have my, I have my tie-dye shirt underneath my green hoodie, and I'm waiting, and I see some people that I know show up, and that was it. I did not get a turnout of random people showing up to do this. Now, I think that has a lot to do with networking and having something go viral in a positive spin, but I don't have that yet. I want it, and I want to be able to try doing this again at another time. But my sons did get a birthday wish from the people who did show up, and it really touched my heart that these people cared so much about my kids to, on a Saturday morning when they could have been doing something a lot more fun, got out of bed, got dressed, and came down to the Capitol. I paid for parking. I don't think they did. And they came out because they love my kids. And that was the best thing for me, is to know that these people cared about my kids. So Margot and Marvick, thank you so much for coming out. I sure do appreciate you. And I appreciate your love for my kids. And I mean that truly and sincerely. So, I will put my flash mob at the very end of this video, so if you are curious about what it looked like. So, there you go. Nicholas did have a good birthday party. He had lots of kids show up in Montana at the museum, and he had a good time. And he got to actually have a precursor to Christmas because he got to open his family presents in the morning, and then he had his birthday party and presents from his friends in the afternoon. So, lucky little guy. Anyway, thanks for watching The Drive. In the glove box, you will find the links for all the social media. So, please, if you see one down there that you're involved in, get involved. And I sure do appreciate you. You have a wonderful rest of your day. I sure do appreciate you. I sure do appreciate you. Isn't that wacky? I say that a lot, right? So, have a great day. Thanks. And enjoy the winter in Madison. Oh, buckle up. Drive safe.
Happy birthday, Jonathan and Nicholas, and Merry Christmas. Love you guys.
Happy birthday! Hope you have a lovely time and a very, very Merry Christmas. Bye. Bye.